Hey guys, today we're going to look at how we go about hooking up 4 Joy-Cons to your Nintendo Switch. You might run into this when you purchase an additional Nintendo Switch or when you purchase additional Joy-Cons. We're also going to look at what games are 4-player games and what games require 4 controllers for 4 players to play at the same time. So let's get right into it and see how this works. So I have 2 Nintendo Switches and you can see they have the Joy-Con controllers that go with them. These Joy-Con controllers are really sleek, nice, and easy to use. You can easily separate them from the Nintendo Switch and reattach them again. So when I got them, I wanted to see how they separated and how they attached and how they synced and paired again. It's really easy to separate the controllers. You just press a button on the back and it slides out, and you do the same thing with the other one. So it's really easy to take them off and put them on again. So we have 4 controllers or Joy-Cons. How do we go ahead and attach them? So Mario Kart is probably the first game that comes to mind when you want to go ahead and sync the controllers. So we'll do this example with that. So I have Mario Kart, and what we're going to do is press the home button 3 or 4 times just to make sure that you are on the home screen. Then we want to go ahead and go towards the right and select the controllers button. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change the grip order, and what we're going to do is when we press change grip order, it's telling us to press the left and right on the controller. You'll see the top 2 buttons on the top of the controller. You press it, and after a while you can see in the background it's there and the number 1 light turned on. You'll do the same thing with the other one, and you'll just press both buttons, keep them pressed, and you'll see that the second one shows up and the 2 lights are over here. With the third one, and this is what might happen, is it might not see it, so I'm pressing it but the Nintendo Switch does not detect it. In that case, what you need to do is put it in pairing mode. So click that, keep it clicked, and now press the 3 buttons. Now it's in pairing mode. So you have 3 Joy-Cons paired to the Nintendo Switch. We'll do the same thing with the 4th and last controller, and maybe this is because this was from the other Nintendo Switch, so I had to put it in pairing mode. So now that all 4 controllers or Joy-Cons are set up, you can see which one is number 1. So the number 1 controller or Joy-Con is the one that controls the main features in the game, and that player has the most capabilities to go through the selections. After we've done that, we're going to close the menu out, and let's go ahead and go to the Mario Kart game, and we're going to initialize that by pressing the button. Now that we have Mario Kart initialized, it's going to take just a little while for it to load, but this game has improved so much over the years. When you look at the graphics and you look at the 3D features in it, it really has come a long way. So you'll press the 2 top buttons in order to get it initiated, and what you're going to do is you're going to go down to multiplayer and select 4-player game and press X. Now we're going to do a versus race, and now you can see all 4 are here. All 4 controllers or Joy-Cons are here, and I'm just going to go ahead and select 4 players. And you can see I'm the number 1 player, so I'm going to select Shy Guy for number 1, and for number 2 let's select another one, and this is going to be the 3rd player. So you can see that all the Joy-Cons are working. So we're going to select Tanuki Mario, and this is controller number 2, and let's go ahead and select Peach Princess, and on the last one I'm gonna do another character, and this is just to show you that all the controllers are working. But I also wanted to show you a feature in these controllers is when you go ahead and attach it or sync it to the new Nintendo Switch, it's really easy to sync it, and then to resync it to the original controller. It's pretty easy to do also. So just making sure that we have our selections ready, and now we're going to go ahead and go into the race, and we're going to select a map really quick. Let's do water park, and we're going to start the race. In these controllers, the feature that it has is that you can go left and right without actually having to move the joystick left and right, or you can steer the car, because it has that kind of feature in it where it understands that you're going left or right. So I'm gonna show that while I'm racing, and let me show you when I pick up this controller right here. I'm not actually gonna have to use a joystick, but you can see Tanuki Mario on the lower left hand screen, how when I go left and right, it automatically goes left and right. And you can also select and deselect this feature from the menu if you want to change it. And you can see all the lights are on, but the number 1 controller is going to have all those features. So that's the gist of it. Is if you want to hook up 4 controllers and play, it's really easy to do. So if you go back to the controllers, you can always go ahead and look at that menu to confirm that you have everything hooked up in systems to the controllers and sensors, and reach the menu that way. So there are many ways you can reach the controller settings, and you can look at all the settings for the calibration, for the vibration, and it's pretty easy to look up. It's not that hard to do. So there it is, guys. It shows you how to go ahead and hook these controllers up. Now that you have all of these, what if you want to reattach it back to the original Nintendo Switch? And that is so easy to do, guys. I don't even know which one is the original Joy-Con to what device. All I know is red is going to be on the right, so I'm just going to slide in the right one, and you can see it detected it and paired it instantly. I did the same thing with the blue one, and it paired that instantly too. So they're working. It's all synced back together again, and that feature makes it so user friendly. And we go into the controller setup, it automatically detected which one is which. And if that's not the case, you can always pair them again in here, just the way we did in the beginning. Now that we have all of this hooked up, let's go ahead and pick up the second Nintendo Switch, and we're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to slide the red Joy-Con on the right hand side, and I'm going to slide the blue Joy-Con onto the left hand side, and you can see the plus and minus on top that show you where it goes, and it clicks on, and you saw that line on the side, that blue or red line, but there you go. Right off the bat, it's moving left and right, and it's pretty easy to control. There is not a lot to there's not a lot of complexity involved with this. And you go into the menu, you can take a look at the battery that is left on the Joy-Cons and also the controller itself, and you can detach it again if you want, and you can start all over again, but it also works while it is detached. So I'm just showing you, you just sync it like that if you need to, and if you want to do the other one, you sync it like that. You didn't have to put in pairing mode or anything. Pretty easy setup, and it's really nice and easy to use, especially for 4-player games. So that's how you go ahead and sync and resync with 2 Nintendo Switches. So talking about 4-player games, we looked at Mario Kart, but I also want to mention, after Mario Kart, Mario Party Superstars, Super Mario 3D World, and Super Mario Party are good games to play. Hey guys, if you liked my video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time.